the universe chose you 7 spiritual signs to know for sure. There is a reason you are here right now. Maybe you've always felt different, like you didn't quite fit in with the people around you. Maybe you've gone through experiences that felt too intense, too strange, too perfectly timed to be mere coincidences. Or maybe, deep inside, you've always had this unshakable feeling that you were meant for something greater, something beyond the ordinary life that society tries to push onto you. If any of this resonates, then listen carefully, because the universe does not make mistakes. If you are watching this, if you are hearing these words, you were chosen. But what does it mean to be chosen? It does not mean that you are above others or that you are somehow special in an egotistical way. No, it means that your soul signed up for a higher mission before you even came into this life. It means that you carry an energy, a consciousness, a purpose that is meant to shift and transform the world around you. But here's the thing: most chosen ones don't realize they're chosen until the universe starts sending them undeniable signs. And the question is, have you been paying attention?
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
One of the first and most obvious signs is the feeling of being different from a young age. You never truly fit in. Even when you tried, even when you followed the crowd, there was always something inside you that told you that you were not like the rest. Maybe you were more introspective, more sensitive, more aware of things that others seemed blind to. And this wasn't because you were weird or broken, it was because your soul was operating on a different frequency all along. While others were caught up in the illusions of the material world, you were already seeing beyond it. Another undeniable sign is the presence of extreme challenges in your life. Have you ever wondered why your journey has been so hard? Why you've faced more obstacles, more betrayals, more emotional or even physical battles than most people around you? This is not random. The universe puts its strongest warriors through the most intense initiations. Your struggles were never meant to break you, they were meant to awaken you. They were meant to strip away the illusions, the attachments, the conditioning that keeps most people asleep. Every hardship, every heartbreak, every failure was actually a test designed to prepare you for your true purpose. And now the question is, did you learn? Did you grow? Did you rise from the ashes, or are you still clinging to the pain of the past? The universe also communicates with chosen ones through repeating signs and synchronicities. Have you noticed certain numbers following you everywhere? -111, 222, 333. Have you had moments where you were thinking of someone and they suddenly called? Or where you were doubting yourself and a song, a stranger, or a random message appeared exactly when you needed it, answering the question you hadn't even spoken aloud? This is not a coincidence. There are no coincidences. This is the universe speaking to you, nudging you, reminding you that you are not alone and that you are on the right path. But the real question is, are you listening? Or are you brushing these moments off as just random? Another major sign that the universe has chosen you is your heightened intuition. Have you always had a sense of knowing things before they happened? Have you ever felt people's true intentions, even when their words said otherwise? Have you ever walked into a room and immediately sensed the energy, the unspoken emotions, the hidden truths? This is because chosen ones operate with an open third eye, even if they are unaware of it. Your intuition is your compass, your divine navigation system, and it has been trying to guide you your entire life. But the question is, do you trust it? Or have you been conditioned to doubt yourself, to ignore your inner voice in favor of logic and external validation? And perhaps one of the most powerful signs is the deep feeling that you are meant for something greater. This feeling cannot be explained logically. It is not about wanting fame, money, or status. No, it is something much deeper. It is a pull, a calling, a knowing that you were put here for a reason, that your life is not meant to be ordinary, that you are here to awaken, to heal, to lead, to inspire. And no matter how much you try to ignore it, no matter how much you try to distract yourself with the mundane, this feeling never leaves, because it is the truth. And the truth will always find a way to reveal itself. But here's the thing: being chosen is not about recognition. It is not about waiting for someone to confirm it for you. It is about realization. It is about owning your power, stepping into your purpose, and embracing the path that has always been calling you. And this is exactly what we are going to unlock next: how to fully activate your divine mission and align with the destiny the universe has been preparing for you all along. Awakening the divine within, how to activate your purpose and align with your true destiny. Realizing that the universe has chosen you is only the beginning. The real journey begins when you decide to embrace that calling, to step fully into your power, and to activate the divine potential that has always been inside you. But here's the truth most people never do. They feel the signs, they sense the calling, but they hesitate. They let fear, doubt, and external expectations keep them small. They question themselves, wondering, who am I to do something great? Who am I to be a leader, a healer, a guide? But the real question is, who are you not to be? The universe does not choose people randomly. If you have been given this awareness, this sensitivity, this deep inner knowing, it is because you are meant to do something with it. But first, you must activate your purpose. You must take what has been dormant within you and bring it to life. And this begins with one simple but profound realization: everything you need is already inside you. The wisdom, the strength, the clarity, the vision, it is all there. But the reason most people never access it is because they are still looking outward instead of inward. The first step to activating your purpose is to clear out the noise. The world is full of distractions: social media, entertainment, opinions, responsibilities. Every day you are being bombarded with external influences trying to shape your thoughts, your beliefs, your energy. But if you are constantly plugged into the world, how can you ever hear your own soul? This is why chosen ones often go through periods of isolation, not because they are meant to be alone, but because solitude is where clarity is born. When you remove the outside noise, when you step away from the constant input of other people's energies, something incredible happens. You begin to hear yourself. You begin to feel the pull of your true mission. You begin to remember who you were before the world told you who to be. But here's the challenge: most people fear silence. They fear being alone with their thoughts because it forces them to face the truth. It forces them to acknowledge the things they have been avoiding, the dreams they have suppressed, the changes they know they need to make. But chosen ones do not run from the truth. They embrace it. They sit with it. They allow it to transform them, because the truth is the key to unlocking everything. The next step is to break free from the programming that has been placed upon you. From the moment you were born, society has been conditioning you to fit into a mold, to follow the path that others have taken, to play it safe, to conform. But if the universe has chosen you, it is because you were never meant to follow the crowd. You were meant to break the cycle. You were meant to challenge the norm. You were meant to step outside of the illusion and create a new reality, not just for yourself, but for others. But to do this, you must first deprogram yourself. You must start questioning everything you have been taught about success, about happiness, about who you are supposed to be. Are you living your life based on your own truth, or are you still following the script that was handed to you? Are you making decisions based on your higher self, or are you still operating from fear, from survival, from limitation? The moment you become aware of how deeply conditioned you have been is the moment you can begin to break free. And once you break free, the next step is to step into your power unapologetically. The biggest reason chosen ones struggle is because they are afraid to fully own their light. They shrink themselves to make others comfortable. They downplay their gifts because they don't want to stand out too much. They stay small because they fear judgment, rejection, or failure. But let me ask you something: how much longer are you willing to dim your light just to fit in? How much longer are you going to deny yourself the life you were meant to live? Because here's the truth: if you do not step into your power, no one else will do it for you. If you do not claim your purpose, it will remain dormant, and the world will never receive the gifts that only you can bring. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone to validate you. You are already enough. You are already ready. The only thing missing is your decision. And once you make that decision, everything begins to shift. The universe starts aligning opportunities, people, and experiences that match your new frequency. Doors that once seemed closed begin to open. The path that once felt unclear suddenly becomes illuminated, because the moment you say yes to your purpose, the entire universe conspires to support you, but you must take the first step. And that is exactly what we are going to unlock next: how to move forward with unwavering faith, how to navigate the obstacles that will try to pull you back, and how to ensure that once you step into your destiny, you never fall back into old patterns again. The point of no return: how to keep moving forward and never fall back into the old you. Once you awaken to the fact that the universe has chosen you, and once you make the decision to step fully into your power, a new challenge arises: the battle to stay on the path. Because here's what most people don't tell you about spiritual awakening: it is not a one-time event. It is not a single moment of realization followed by an easy, smooth journey. No, the moment you decide to walk toward your destiny, everything that is not in alignment with that destiny will begin to test you. You will be tested by people who want to pull you back into old versions of yourself. You will be tested by your own doubts, your own fears, your own moments of weakness. You will be tested by situations that seem designed to make you question whether you are truly ready. And this is where most people fall. They mistake these challenges as signs that they are on the wrong path, when in reality, these challenges are proof that they are getting closer. Because here's the truth: the closer you get to your purpose, the stronger the resistance will become. The negative forces of this world do not want awakened souls to rise. The system is built to keep people asleep, distracted, and powerless. And the moment you step outside of that, the moment you begin to truly embody your higher self, the old world will try to pull you back in. Not because you are wrong, but because you are breaking free. So how do you keep moving forward when the weight of the past tries to drag you back? The first key is absolute commitment. You cannot be halfway in and halfway out. You cannot awaken one day and then go back to your old ways the next. You must decide fully, completely, with no hesitation that you are never going back. That no matter who or what tries to stop you, you will keep moving forward. That no matter how hard it gets, you will not quit. Because the truth is, there is nothing left for you in the past. The old version of you is gone. The life you once lived, the people you once surrounded yourself with, the mindset you once had, it no longer fits. And if you try to go back, you will feel it. The discomfort, the misalignment, the deep knowing that you do not belong there anymore. The second key is mastering your emotions. One of the biggest traps that pulls chosen ones backward is emotional instability, doubt, fear, anxiety, loneliness. These feelings are normal, but if you do not learn to control them, they will control you. And this is exactly how most people fall off their path. They allow temporary emotions to dictate permanent decisions. They feel lonely, so they go back to toxic relationships. They feel uncertain, so they abandon their dreams. They feel fear, so they choose comfort over growth. But you are not like most people. You must learn to observe your emotions without letting them dictate your actions. Feel them, acknowledge them, but do not let them lead you. Because emotions are temporary, but your purpose is eternal. The third key is discipline over motivation. At the beginning of your awakening, everything feels exciting. You feel inspired, energized, ready to take on the world. But what happens when that excitement fades? What happens when the spiritual high wears off and you are left with the daily work of becoming your highest self? This is where most people give up. They were relying on motivation instead of discipline. But here's the truth: motivation is a feeling, and feelings are unreliable. Discipline, however, is a choice, a commitment, a way of life. You must build habits and routines that keep you aligned, even on the days when you don't feel like it. Because the difference between those who succeed and those who fail is simple: those who succeed keep going no matter what. The fourth key is protecting your energy at all costs. You cannot afford to be around people who drain you. You cannot afford to consume content that lowers your vibration. You cannot afford to engage in conversations, habits, or environments that do not serve your highest good. Because every time you allow low vibrational energy into your space, it pulls you down. And if you are not careful, it can pull you so far down that you lose sight of your path entirely. Chosen ones must be ruthless with their energy. If something does not uplift you, inspire you, or move you forward, it has no place in your life. Period. And finally, the most important key: faith in the unseen. The journey of a chosen one is filled with uncertainty. You will not always know what the next step is. You will not always see the full picture. You will not always have proof that everything is working in your favor, but this is where faith comes in. You must trust that the universe is guiding you, even when you cannot see the way. You must trust that every setback, every delay, every obstacle is actually a setup for something greater. Because the universe does not fail those who are truly committed to their purpose. It may test you, it may stretch you, it may push you to your limits, but it will never abandon you. So now, the question is, are you ready to move forward with unwavering faith? Are you ready to leave behind everything that no longer serves you, no matter how familiar it feels? Are you ready to step so fully into your destiny that there is no way back? Because the moment you say yes to this, the moment you truly commit, your entire reality will shift. The universe will open doors you never imagined. The right people will appear. The right opportunities will align. And everything you have been searching for will finally find its way to you. But we're not done yet. Because next we are going to unlock the final and most powerful truth: how to step fully into your divine power and become the unstoppable force you were always meant to be. Becoming unstoppable, how to fully embody your divine power and walk the path with no fear. This is it. The moment where everything changes, not because something outside of you shifts, but because you make the decision to step fully into your divine power. No more hesitation, no more second guessing, no more waiting for permission, because the truth is, the universe has already chosen you, the signs have already been given, the calling has already been placed on your soul. The only thing left is for you to decide that you are ready to embody it completely. But what does that actually mean? What does it look like to live as your highest self? To walk through this world as the powerful being you were always meant to be? It means you no longer allow fear to dictate your choices. It means you stop playing small to make others comfortable. It means you release the need for external validation. because you finally understand that everything you seek is already within you. Most people never reach this level, not because they aren't capable, but because they are still attached to the version of themselves that was built on limitation. They are still negotiating with their old identity, trying to hold on to the past while reaching for the future. But becoming unstoppable requires complete transformation. It requires shedding every belief, every fear, every attachment that no longer serves your highest good. It requires stepping into the unknown with full trust, full certainty, full alignment. The first step to embodying your power is radical self-ownership. You must take full responsibility for your energy, your actions, your reality. No more blaming circumstances. No more waiting for the right time. No more doubting whether you are ready the moment you decide to be. Because the truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your destiny. No one is going to do the inner work for you. If you want to rise, you must choose to rise. If you want to evolve, you must choose to evolve. There is no other way. The second step is embodying certainty, not arrogance, not ego. Certainty, the kind of certainty that comes from knowing deep in your soul that you are exactly where you are meant to be, that every experience, every challenge, every lesson was designed to prepare you for this moment, that nothing is random, nothing is wasted, nothing is impossible. Chosen ones move differently because they do not operate from doubt, they operate from knowing. They do not ask, "What if I fail?" They ask, "What if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams?" The third step is mastering your energy. Everything in this universe is energy. Your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions, they are all frequencies that shape your reality. If you want to step into your highest timeline, you must become a master of your energetic state. This means being intentional about what you focus on, what you consume, what you allow into your space. It means learning how to shift your frequency at will, how to move from fear to faith, from doubt to confidence, from limitation to expansion. Because the truth is, your external world is just a reflection of your internal state. Change the energy, and the reality will follow. The fourth step is moving with divine action. Spiritual awakening is not just about knowing, it is about doing. It is about taking the visions, the insights, the downloads you receive and turning them into reality. Too many chosen ones stay stuck in the phase of endless contemplation, waiting for the perfect moment to act. But the perfect moment does not exist. The path reveals itself through movement. Doors open when you walk toward them. Miracles happen when you take the first step. If you want to fully embody your divine power, you must move like someone who already knows they are destined for greatness. Not someday, now. And finally, the most important step, detaching from the outcome. You must release the need to control how everything unfolds. You must trust that what is meant for you cannot miss you. That every delay, every redirection, every unexpected twist is part of the divine plan. The universe is not testing you, it is guiding you. And when you truly embrace this, when you surrender fully to your path, nothing can shake you. This is the final transformation. From seeker to creator, from follower to leader, from chosen to unstoppable. So now I ask you, are you ready to step fully into your divine power? Are you ready to walk through this world as the limitless force you were always meant to be? Are you ready to live with no fear, no doubt, no hesitation? Because the moment you say yes to this, the moment you fully commit, you will never be the same again. This is your time. Step into it and never look back.